A loud noise wakes you up. You had fallen asleep from pure exhaustion in the corner of a dark Skittles alley. The air is thick with tobacco smoke and the smell of cheap beer and sweat. Did you sleep for 5 minutes or just one? You don't know. A drunken player just threw a heavy wooden ball straight at the girl, setting up the pins. She didn't get off the lane in time. Now she is lying in the dirt, crying. Liverpool, 1860. You are 18 years old. Your knuckles are bruised and battered. Your back hurts from bending over for 12 hours in this damp, underground alley near the harbour. You set up pins for drunken sailors and gamblers who don't even know your name. In a place like this, a girl is either prey for rich young men or just a cheap pair of hands for the working class. Your father is a customs officer. Your mother washes the sheets of a noble family she never even met. You grew up in Toxteth, a tough neighbourhood. Here, if you are born poor, you learn one thing early. Your life is only about how much you can suffer before you break. You are told to take over for the injured girl. You start stacking the wooden pins. At the same time, you begin writing the number of pins each player knocks down on the blackboard with chalk, keeping score. You wipe your sweat with a dirty apron. Your fingers turn black from the wood and white from the chalk. It is a grey Tuesday evening. Suddenly, the heavy doors open. The loud laughter stops. A man walks in. He does not belong here. His top hat is made of clean silk. His wool coat is perfectly tailored. He is a young aristocrat, a lord. He walks through the dirty cellar like he owns the world. The gamblers move out of his way. He doesn't even look at them. His polished leather boots click on the floor. He walks to the end of the alley and sits at an empty table. You are 18, but you already know how to survive here. Simple girls who just set up pins or carry drinks always disappear in the fog near the docks. You never see them again. To survive, you must turn your beauty into an opportunity. You must know how to flirt carefully. You have grey-blue eyes, chestnut hair, and a slim waist. You know how to turn men's eyes toward you. You know the man at the table. It is Lord John. You can feel him watching you while you hold the chalk. This is your chance. At the table where you keep score, a group of drunk sailors starts a rude argument. You don't ignore it. You step up to the blackboard. You tap the chalk and loudly prove that one sailor is cheating. You show everyone his real score. The room explodes. People start pushing. Someone flips a stool. A real fight breaks out with broken glass and flying fists. In the middle of this chaos, you stand perfectly still. You slowly turn your head. You look across the smoky room and lock eyes with Lord John. He raises his glass to you and smiles. You catch his attention. Your game has just begun. Will he rescue you from this dirt, or will you regret this fight? Leave your guess in the comments. London, 1861. A loud knock on the door wakes you up. It is your servant. Your breakfast is ready. You open your eyes and look around. You are in a beautiful, luxury house on Park Street in Mayfair, the richest neighbourhood in London. Today is an exciting day. You're going to meet Lord John at Hyde Park. You will ride the magnificent horse he gifted you. Everyone in high society will be there to watch. For the past year, you took intense, strict riding lessons every single day. Now, your incredible riding skills and your relationship with Lord John are the biggest talk of the town. But life as a mistress follows its own strict rules. Lord John loves you, but he cannot take you to formal dinners with his family or other grand dukes. Society does not allow it. Because of this, your evenings are spent in more private, entertainment-focused places. Every night is full of secret glamour. You go to London's famous theatres and opera houses. You do not sit with the regular crowd. You sit up high in private, luxury boxes rented by aristocrats. There, you show off your elegant nightgowns and the expensive jewellery Lord John buys for you. After the theatre, the night continues. You go to elite restaurants and private clubs. These places only accept wealthy noblemen and their beautiful partners. Lord John introduces you to his inner circle of young, rich, and powerful friends. Among them is a handsome young nobleman named Spencer Cavendish. After the dinners, you finally return to the house on Park Street. You sit together by the warm fireplace. You talk late into the night about British politics, horse racing, and social gossip. You are quick-witted, sharp, and highly intelligent. Your clever words fascinate Lord John. He realizes you are not just a physical distraction. You are a true life partner. However, the cold reality of the Victorian era always waits in the shadows. Your love is deep, but the class system is unbreakable. Both of you must make rational choices. Lord John has a title, political power, and a family name to protect. To keep his status, he must marry a respectable woman from his own high class. You do not cry or fight. You remember the dirt of the Skittles alley. You are realistic. You know a girl from the slums can never become a duke's official wife. Your relationship was always an unspoken contract. Lord John changed your life. He educated you, taught you how to ride, and turned you into a star in London. Now, that contract has reached its natural, peaceful end. Lord John is a gentleman, and he does not leave you empty-handed. He protects your future. When you part ways, he gives you £2,000 in cash. He also promises to pay you a pension of £300 every year for the rest of your life. This money changes everything. For the first time, you walk into a London bank and open an account in your own name. You buy your own property. You are completely independent of men. Lord John steps back as a proud, respectful patron. You step forward into the London fog with a massive fortune in your pocket and powerful, noble friends by your side. You are ready for your next step. And a man named Spencer Cavendish. A new game begins in the London fog, and this time you write the rules. With your newfound wealth and independence, should you approach Spencer Cavendish as a powerful ally or keep your guard completely up? Can you truly trust this charismatic aristocrat? With your new fortune, you do not hide. Instead, you rise higher. Your meetings with Spencer Cavendish become more frequent. He is the heir to the Duke of Devonshire, one of England's wealthiest and most powerful families. People in high society call him Hearty-Tarty. He is a young member of Parliament, a future Prime Minister candidate. But the moment he looks at you, his political career stops mattering. He falls into a dangerous obsession. Spencer gives you a life of limitless luxury. He buys you a magnificent house at 24 South Street in Mayfair. It looks like a small palace. Every piece of furniture is shipped directly from Paris. Your stables are filled with the most expensive hunting and racing horses in the country. But you and Spencer do not hide behind closed doors. You live openly, right in front of all of London. Spencer leaves Parliament and walks straight to your house. He skips royal parties just to ride horses with you in the countryside. High society is furious. To the old aristocrats, this is an insult. A girl from the Skittles alley has completely captured the heart of England's future leader. As the scandal grows, Spencer's father panics. The Duke's fear runs deeper than morality. It is about money, power, and a family name that has survived centuries. He is terrified that his son will destroy his political future and spend the family fortune on you. He gives Spencer a final warning. He threatens to cut off his allowance and strip him of his inheritance. But Spencer refuses to leave you. He chooses you over his family name. Left with no choice, the Duke's lawyers sit down at a table and negotiate, not with Spencer, with you. The newspapers are watching your every move. Strict laws prevent them from printing your real names, so they use codes instead. Satirical magazines write poems and draw cartoons about the beautiful horse trainer and the young marquis. Everyone in London knows exactly who they mean. In 1862, an angry aristocrat writes a letter to the Times. He complains bitterly about Hyde Park. The park is so crowded that noble ladies cannot pass in their carriages. Everyone is racing just to see one woman, Skittles. This immorality is taking over our society. You do not get scared by the bad press. You use it. Every article makes you more famous. Every cartoon makes you more powerful. You have turned their outrage into your currency, and it is worth more every day. They write about you in the newspapers. They complain about you to the Queen, and you ride through Hyde Park anyway. What do you do when the whole world judges you? Tell me below. By the late months of 1862, the scandal makes London unlivable for the Devonshire family. They need a permanent solution. The Duke's lawyers offer you a secret, official legal contract. The terms are clear. You must leave London immediately. You must move to Paris. You must officially end your relationship with Spencer. In return, the Devonshire family offers you a massive fortune. They promise to pay you an annual pension of £2,000 for the rest of your life. It is an incredible amount of money. You make a rational, smart decision. You accept the deal, pack your trunks, and move to Paris. Paris does not change you. In the City of Lights, you become an international star. You dress in French silk, ride through the grand avenues, and live like royalty. You are no longer just a London secret. You are a global icon. The forced separation does not break the bond between you and Spencer. Years pass. He makes a respectable, aristocratic marriage, just like his family wanted. He becomes one of the most important statesmen in British history. But historical letters show a beautiful secret. Spencer never forgot you. Until the very end of his life, he writes to you in secret. He constantly checks on your finances to make sure you are safe. You achieve something unheard of for a Victorian woman. You open your own bank accounts. You buy your own properties. You never bow down to any man. You started your life in the dirt of a Liverpool Skittles alley, setting up wooden pins for pennies. You end it in a luxury apartment, completely free, completely independent, completely yourself. Every life in Victorian London told a different story. Some women climbed from the dirt into the light. Others were born into the mud and never left it. Which Victorian life do you want to step into next? Tell me in the comments.